Hi guys, Wayne's Butler here. Well, I guess we're going to classify this video as a trailer to what's going to be coming up probably within the next week and maybe a little bit. I just got notified from Zach, that's Monkey Robot, Master and the Freaks board, that my head's going to be shipping on Monday. I will tell you, this is probably my first experience with a customizer, and Zach's, in my experience, has been a really great guy. He's been a man of his word. Returns his emails quickly. We have a bit of a dialogue going, so he's a cool cat. I haven't got the head yet, so I don't want to be too presumptuous. But I have all my confidence in the world in it. If you guys have seen some of his work on the Freaks board, and I think there's a couple of YouTubers who put collections up where they have his quarter scale Joker head. So anyways, a little funny story with this. My weathering here is I kind of started all over. This is actually the jacket you see here now is actually the jacket that, well, was supposed to be my good jacket. But after doing the weathering on that last jacket, after looking at it, it just didn't look natural to me. I mean, you guys know when you look at something whether or not it looks right, and it didn't look right. So I mean, I went into the movie again, looked at some screenshots, and the weathering on this jacket is really quite deceiving. Depending on what scene. I know the lighting, the set lighting and stuff like that is going to play a big influence on what you see. So what I actually did, I actually went into my closet. I have a lot of old coats and stuff. I just went through a lot of my old clothes, or my jackets in particular, to see how they've worn and weathered. So what I've actually tried to do, I've actually tried to duplicate weathered clothing instead of trying to duplicate certain types of weathering that you see and sometimes don't see in the movie. So I'm really happy with this jacket now. I'm really happy. Now obviously it's not going to all show up on this video, but trust me guys, I mean, it looks really good. I got, you know, I lightened up a little bit of the weathering around the collar here. That was a little heavy. Didn't look right. Basically every square inch of this figure has been weathered. The jacket completely. Like I said in my my first weathering video, the video is kind of obsolete now. The two colors I mostly use, I start with black. You know, you start with black all around the seams and any place where there's folds and stuff. You start with that, and then you dry brush that on, and then you come back with you know, a light gray or even a white, and dry brush over top of the black, and that gives you that. Not that pure white, you know what I mean, which I had in that other jacket. It was just some spots that were just too pure white. And it gives you a bit more of a dirtier, light gray kind of a weathering effect that you do see in the actual jacket. And like I say, I weathered everything. So I did the jacket, I weathered the green vest. Again, a little bit of light grays and whites around the seams, around the collar and stuff. I weathered the gray jacket. Same sort of process and colors. I mean, it really looks worn. You know, you add a little bit more extra white up in here because of his makeup. I'm going to rub on it. But I mean, I look at this now, and even the pants, I add a little bit more of a light gray dusting in the knees, obviously, because that's where, you know, pants are going to wear, and kind of a white dusting all over. A little bit more around the bottom hem. Again, with your blacks and your whites. And I even weathered the chain. It turned out really well. Basically just took some watery gold paint because the chain isn't silver in the movie. It's actually a worn gold color. You actually see the color of the chain in the holding tank scene when all he had in his pockets was knives and lint on the table there. You see all the knives and you actually see that chain. Now there's obviously been a bit of a debate. Not that it matters now, obviously, or matters at all, but what's on the end of that chain? Now, some say it's a pocket watch, some say it's a knife that's attached to the end of the chain, but the other end of the chain just does go in the pocket. I did have some guys in the past ask me where the chain goes. But, so yeah, I even weathered the chain. Now the shoes, it's my nut plug. The shoes are an interesting kind of a thing. Now, again, I went into screenshots. And I'm trying to see, like in the Joker 2.0, The shoes are painted kind of, or not painted, but they're that fabric color, which is nice that they're fabric, but they're all one color. And I can't see anywhere in that movie where the shoes are, you know, that solid sand color or that solid tan color. But what I did see is the shoes are actually seem to be like a dark brown and are just worn. And basically that's what I did here on my shoes. I basically just took some Tamiya dark yellow super dry brush, and I dry brushed all over the shoes. It turned out really well, and what it actually does, by dry brushing over top of what's there, you do again get that sandy color, but without it looking all just pure tan, which, like I said, in the movie, somebody show me where the shoes are solid tan, and I can quickly paint these things a darker color, but I couldn't see it. So I think these shoes are actually a bit more accurate than the solid tan that the 2.0 and some of the other guys out there who've painted it. And I think that's about it. So like I said, it's just a trailer for the head. It should be coming in. I will be doing an unboxing, which should be interesting. I'm really excited about that. It kind of detracts me from the Hot Toys Batman. I don't even want to talk about that figure. Don't even want to talk about it. Anyways, I think that's about it, guys. So here we got the Headless Joker, and I'm going to probably be doing after the unboxing. I'm going to try and do a slideshow video. That way I get a bit more HD or sharper pictures. And I'm going to go through the weathering a lot closer, give you a lot more close-up shots, and basically just do a slideshow vid. That's probably how I'll end this, but I will be doing an unboxing vid, guys, probably within the next week. Actually, the day it shows up, the second it shows up. You know, you guys know how I like to do it. I like to keep it real and first take. So that's it for today, guys. Wayne's Butler signing off. Peace and love to all.